Good evening and welcome to a special presentation of Zelda 1 Randomizer. No, this is not part of the main tournament that you've been watching, and I'm sure a lot of you just watched the race just finishing up between Angel FM and Opna Point. This is the finals of a shorter tournament, one that took less than a week between CaffyJD and cytown, the Torneo Corto. My name is Tracy, and with me today is Boof and Boom. How are you doing tonight, Boof?
Doing very well. How are you?
Doing great. Yeah, so these flags are a little different than what we've been used to. We're going to start on the wood sword screen, but we're not going to have a wood sword here necessarily.
Oh my gosh. I just noticed what's in their B button. I love it.
We get a free item, in this case, the meat. And most different, there are two somewhat significant different things, but the most significant thing is we're going to have hidden dungeon numbers. So we're going to be referring to dungeons maybe by color a little bit. The runners will have to figure out what dungeons they're doing, and they can always pick up the Triforce and look at their menus to do that. But we won't know for sure until, well, in some cases we can know. And that we found
Something.
cyan, level cyan, level blue. I don't know. Both runners finding it. And the other interesting difference that we have here that we haven't been seeing in the tournament is we're going to have second quest mix. So now 2/3 of the mixed spots are going to open, plus only one large secret, but a couple extra small secrets. And of course, all shapes. And oh yeah, and if we get a book, we actually get to see the maps from the book, so that's fun.
Let me see. I think we got everything else. I think I saw something saying that hints were mixed.
Yeah, mixed hints, so community plus truthful.
Okay. And then the basics. Random all the things. So I am excited. I want to see lots of good bait plays here. You have it! Use it!
Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's see, our first secret for Caffy is a 37 mid secret. That's really good, especially when we're only going to get one large secret.
Yep, and since this is shapes, the drop tables are going to follow first quest rules.
That's right.
All right, so...
And we get to name some ink plots, so that's always fun.
Oh, that's my favorite part. So we found something at Potion Shop, we found something at Desert Shop. We don't know what we found. Oh, come on, use the bait.
I think right now our runners are trying to find the Armos item. That was really cheap bait there, just in case we need a second one. No, spoilers, we won't need a second one. The only time you have 2 bait blocks is when we have that second quest, level 3 in play, which we don't.
All right, so Mags at the Death Armos spot. We have false bump. But what's on the coast?
Just a heart.
Boring.
Yeah, probably not going to see anyone go out of their way to pick it up. If it's convenient, at some point you might see him take it. Oh yeah, we have to look for a wood sword, so that's what our runners are doing, looking at all these open caves.
Yes, because I do not believe there's the flag turned on that says the wood sword can be hidden by a block.
Well, and even if it could, the only block that can hide it is the Armos item anyway, so...
Okay.
Oh, here it is, way down on the southwest. Caffy finds it first. And we have extra candles turned on, because there was a blue candle. That is one of the toggleable, or 50-50, whether the extra candles are on. We're going to have those today, so the runners will be able to take a candle out of a take-any if they want. Some potentially good bomb droppers there for Caffy. Now, the enemy HP is vanilla, so those blue moblins will go down to 3 shots on the wood sword, but Caffy already with 3 bombs.
And no chunk either, except where it's expected.
It looks like Caffy's going to go ahead and route the grave into the last Armos. A 72 rupee blue candle is not a great price, but well, Caffy knows where it is if he can't find a take-any.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we've
and
got
finds
another
level gray.
All right. I mean, it's always worth poking now, especially since you have something to poke with.
Yep, got a immediate compass.
in the
This could,
direction.
yeah, the compass really doesn't tell us much about what this, because that compass is in a location close enough to where Caffey's dot is that it could be a really small dungeon, or it could still be a really big dungeon. And Cytown is going to join him.
But did not
for a
check the
second. Oh yeah, Cytown hasn't found the sword yet.
Mm-hmm. But who knows? Maybe the Armos item could be something spicy like a wand, and then
Or a white sword.
True.
He doesn't care about the wood sword anymore. He can even grab the candle.
Mm-hmm.
And Cytown knows this is the Armos item because he's seen the ones to the east. It's just a heart.
Again with the boring.
Yeah, that's what you get with Heart Shuffle, you know. I mean, I love Heart Shuffle, don't get me wrong, but that is the downside. 19 small secret is also really good. Again, especially when we only get one large secret.
Well, he's running out of prioritization, so we have, I think,
And another heart. Floor heart for Caffey.
Alright, so chat is calling level 4 for the gray because of the floor heart.
Yeah, I didn't see exactly where it spawned, but I know if it spawns little right of center. I learned this yesterday from Caffey. Then that's usually indicative of level 4.
Okay, so we can mark level 4 at the grave with a floor heart found by, we'll put CF will be Caffey.
And unfortunately, we have some very nasty blue landmos. I wonder if he's gonna yeah, he's not gonna commit to this. He'll come back later. Oh, also, apparently the maze room had a bomb drop. Maze room only drops in 4, so that's definitely a level 4. Thank you, Bogey. I was too busy watching for the Armos item.
Yep. And Cytown is going to pick up his candle as soon as the Genie gets out of the way. Perfect.
Cytown has enough money for the candle. Caffey could go back for that candle. We'll see if he can survive these Lionels doing some good defense on him getting back over to the grade. Yeah, looks like he's set up a screen scroll.
Oh, good. The moblins go down to some fire, so Cytown is able to make a bomb and find, oh, gross.
We don't need a book to read those even, but we do need money. More than 21 rupees.
That was, no. Those are too expensive.
Well, we can read them later.
Well, I did tell them to pick up nickels. Whether or not they listen to me is going to be a different story.
I always think of you when I go pick up my nickels now.
You have to. Utility. And bomb upgrades.
Okay, now I think Caffey's going to head over to that Armos item, get his heart.
Yep. And simultaneously, Cytown is going to find his sword. So, I mean, one of those things still too early to say really what's going on here. But we have choices.
80 rupee arrows, that's very vanilla. Here's the heart for Caffey. He's got a reasonable amount of bombs. He could go do an early Death Mountain play if he wants to. He's going to check this open cave first. Get some money back.
Well,
Cytown's going to stay in the dead woods. He's already gotten his Arbos item, so he's going to burn the bushes here.
I mean, he can work up a 10 count. There's Tektites here. Oh, level 9, you don't need to.
Yep,
worry
level
about
9. I mean, I suppose you could do the question mark thing, but the music might give it away anyway. We found level pink for Caffey. Level very bright pink. At least it's not the Pepto-Bismol color pink.
I don't know what people find against the Pepto-Bismol. I enjoy it. Like, I also enjoy 2Q4. So apparently I'm in a minority here.
2Q4 is terrible. Oh, that's a pretty tealish color for Cytown.
Alright, I gotta keep my eye on this. That's a ladder block. But that's
Yep, and yeah, he's gonna kill the Stalfos. If he re-enters the room, the map will spawn on the bottom. Fortunately, with this being a first quest dungeon set, the spawn is here, not in the other spot. Wow, that is...
That's...
Ooh.
Oh no, that's a kiwi.
It's 3 segments, and yeah. Okay, so It could be 3. It feels a little bit big for a 3. We already know it's not 4. So I'm thinking 5, but we'll see where this transport takes him. Caffy, meanwhile, finds the map for pink.
That is an albatross taking off of a stump.
Okay. I like it.
Okay, thank you, cytown.
Okay, that was, yeah, oh, was he in the one-off? I'm not sure if he was in the one-off or not. I'm guessing Caffy's in 3? Fury's saying that map spawn indicates that it's 5, so...
Which one?
Which is where I was going with it anyway, because of the size, and,
The kiwi or the albatross is 5?
Yeah, for cytown. Yep,
Cytown,
that's what I was talking about, Fury. Yeah, Caffy, I'm guessing 3 for Caffy.
Alright, so 5 is... Oh no, potion shop, not desert shop. Okay.
But I know when I played the Qual Seed, I know I got very fooled by, what was it? I think it was... I forget which level I got completely fooled on, but I nailed level 6. Like, this is level 6 without even getting the map. I'm like, yeah, this is level too chunky to be anything else. Alright, now back into level gray for cytown. This was the one we said was 4. Is the one in the grave?
Yes, 4 is at the grave.
So, what the runners will do, if they haven't confirmed for themselves what dungeon they've cleared, they will check their menu, and they'll see where the Triforce is in their menu, and that will tell them and us which dungeon it is.
Yep, we have our map spoilers ready for that. Oh, is that another ladder block? Ooh. Potential. I mean,
something's ladder block, whether it's anything we care about.
Have we seen anything in here yet, though?
I think we've only gotten keys. Caffy is up to 5 keys.
Oh, that's a ladder block.
Oh, yep, that's a ladder block Triforce. If this is, yeah, this is way too small to be anything that's going to have a transport up there. So, but we can still get some items.
Maybe a ladder.
Keys. Get another key.
All right, potential. Maybe see if the Vires go down to some bombs.
Yeah, well, they will, because this is vanilla HP.
Oh, yes, correct.
So no beefy
The
Vires.
meat struts! Look at him! Look at him go!
Let's go. Yeah, and this room, the cytown's in, I think is the Triforce room that Caffy gave up on because blue landmos. And cytown looks like he's going to try and wait this out and have some patience.
Nope.
Okay,
out.
Yeah, just...
Get out!
I don't know if he knows this is the Triforce, though.
Now, what is the benefit to killing the head? Just for swag, or...? Because you're not going to get Y-forced if you're in the door. You go in and out.
I mean, I suppose you get a drop, and you get to pick up the heart. And you don't... It's slightly less time, because, you know, theoretically it's less time. Hi, Patra. You just grab the key and open a door? Yeah.
Nice. Ooh. Horrible boss.
Did we get anything out of that dungeon that Caffy just finished? I'm not sure we did.
I did not see anything. Tabby, I call upon thee. Alright, so Tracker's saying that there was nothing on Caffy's side for an item, so we are possibly looking at a complete ladder block of all the things.
Could be.
In pink.
cytown, meanwhile, picks up the level 4 Triforce. We'll see if he double checks it. Yeah, he is double checking it, and it is indeed level 4. I mean, you get to kind of up A. You need to check your menu for up A save anyway, so we'll just assume he knew it was 4. Hey, nice potions letter. More hints that are even more expensive. Now, these are mixed hints, so the hint guy will tell you either something truthful or will try and be funny.
Ooh, and this I'm going to call this copper.
Okay, I can go with copper.
So copper at the upper left corner.
With
Bunnies.
bunnies.
I mean, at least the gels don't roll up. Those...
Yeah, oh gosh.
They're slowly becoming one of my most hated things, is something like a chunky gel.
Oh, there's a Triforce immediately for Caffy. Well, we have no idea what this dungeon is. We do not have enough information. We'll see if he menus. He'll check it. He doesn't know what it is.
All right, I'm ready. 6.
Level 6. Oh gosh, yeah. Okay, you're not going back in there anytime soon. I see Jess wants her ladder in level 6, like she likes to call. But you know, if you always say ladder in 6, it doesn't make you right when it actually is in 6, because you're always saying it. Still haven't found that large secret yet?
It's probably on the coast raft spot.
Yeah.
Alright, so not bad for West Death Mountain. There we go.
Yeah, and, you know, a nice thing for Caffy is he'll be able to recorder to level 6 very easily if we find the recorder, and we'll be able to get back to what we think is level 3.
Oh, white sword item is a boomerang. Possibly. No, wait. It can't be false information. It can either be funny or true.
That's right. Yeah, and to answer chat, important items in 9 is not on, so the only thing we could be searching for in 9 is the silver arrows. No bow searches.
Mustard on Cytown, which... Was this forgotten spot where he was?
I didn't see him walk in. Caffy's about to enter that spot, so yeah, you're right. It was the forgotten spot. And we have likes that are more annoying than anything else because they take a lot of hits and they don't drop anything.
And then they eat the big shield for all of those who should be buying it.
See, that's why we don't buy the big shield, is because we don't want to lose it to a like.
Nonsense. You just beat up the likes.
There's a recorder.
Tooty toot, Jess.
See that emote, Jess?
I'm waiting. There we go. So,
both runners now have a place they can recorder to. The grave spot maybe not as useful as the level 6 spot because of the Death Mountain. Two dungeons in that area.
I mean, Cytown will use it when he eventually probably goes to West Death Mountain.
Yes. It wouldn't surprise... Yeah, Caffy, having just finished up West Death Mountain, may head to east, may head over towards the desert. Cytown may continue over to West Death Mountain, although the recorder might change his mind. That is a very small level. This is probably 1. Because it can't be 2, because it's got a stare item.
So this one reminds me of one of those birds that like dips in and out of the water that's on the pivot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that's called either.
It's the bird. This is very avian themed shapes tonight. We've got a kiwi, we've got an albatross, we've got a wooden bird.
Silver's on the floor.
Silver's on the floor. Up in the nubbins. Always check your nubbins.
Not check that room. And a red candle. Okay, this is 1. Officially, this is 1.
So 1 at forgotten spot.
2 floor items and a stair item. 1 really good floor item. The red candle is a nice offensive upgrade. I mean, it's not, it doesn't do as much without having to, we don't have to worry about red bubbles.
Yep.
And it's still a nice repeatable offense.
And 3 is on Death Mountain.
Yeah, we 3 on Death Mountain. Did we get a hint that said that? Because we definitely suspected 3 was on Death Mountain. And if we got a hint that says 3 is on Death Mountain, then that will confirm.
Yes, but we haven't... I think it's probably on East then, because we haven't seen, like, West had 6.
3. 3. we've seen what we think was level 3 on West Death Mountain.
Which spot?
6 was in the upper north, far northwest is the other spot.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember precisely which spot. Yeah, the Fuchsia Dungeon, as Bogey says.
Cytown, you get back up there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he just saw that it was level 1 for sure. So he's going to go back in and get that last item, because he's only got probably that one room left, the one that actually has the silvers in it.
You always be checking your nubbins.
And Cytown hasn't seen what we think is level 3. So to him, this could have been a really, really small level 3, I suppose.
Well, this is good. This is also going to funnel him then in the direction of 6, which we know needs to go. Perfect.
Yeah, and this makes sense that he didn't check this before, because he has a lot fewer keys than Caffy does.
Alright. Complete save start. Let's see where we're going. Look at the bait strats. This is fantastic. This is using everything you've got.
Alright, we're going to start seeing some recorder checks from Cytown. Cytown uses the vanilla whistle tune, so we'll get to hear that today. At least for now.
Tharkus, you'd fill the card in 5 minutes. They're
making bingo cards for you?
Apparently so. I didn't know I had that many mannerisms to chart. But sure, we can. Somebody who knows exactly how to push my buttons can run a race, and I will commentate. Okay, maybe I've got more mannerisms than I thought. Chat's filling up pretty quickly.
Yeah, they are. It makes it fun to listen to you in commentary.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Caffy in East Death Mountain. Going to clear out these spots now. Very different overall checks from our runners. And the white sword boomerang, and Caffy tries to pick it up, and we'll probably never go back again for it, sadly.
Oh, that's... Well, he tried, and I appreciate the effort, because that is the best boomerang. No offense, Fury.
Oh, are we going to get a save scum of these hints? I think Caffy's going to check these hints. One at a time.
Alright, let's see if it's worth it.
Meanwhile,
I'm guessing the right one's going to be useful.
Okay, we have a power bracelet in 8. We have a useless raft today.
Okay.
Well, I shouldn't say useless. So there was a seed this weekend with hints on the raft spot that had the sail knot hint. Okay, and then just an actual, literally, oh, wow, okay. So this blue dungeon that Cytown's in, I'm going to go out on a limb and call it level 8 until the game tells us otherwise, and we find out it's actually level 7, and level 7 is in level 8's really big. That's got to be 8. I see several people in chat agreeing. Yeah, that better be 8.
I mean, if it's not 8, then I wonder what these people have been feeling to call it level 8.
I mean, that would have to be a tiny, tiny, tiny 7 for that to... No, sorry, it has to be a huge... Like, I don't even know if there's enough squares left for both 7 and 9.
See, Putz has the right idea. Alright, so some useful hints for Caffy, because we're still missing by, let's see.
Oof,
we have
Cytown running into a blue dark nut. Without a ring, that's usually fatal with only 5 hearts.
Well, I mean, you can try blocking it with your face. Alright, so we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we've seen about 5 or 6 levels. I think we're still missing a few.
We haven't seen anything that's caused us to think it was level 7.
Okay.
Or 5. No, we saw something that looked like 5. That was the one that had the two segments. Forget where that was.
Yep.
We haven't seen anything that looked like level 2.
So 8 confirmed to be the desert shop.
Yeah, Cytown's not even checking. He's like, that's 8. So we'll go with him. Oh, he did pause. Okay.
And Cytown doing everything but going up the Death Mountain where he knows there is a level.
Yeah, but he doesn't know there's 2 of them.
Yeah, but he knows there's 3, and 3 is tiny.
Yeah, 3 would be a good dungeon. Now, we know it's ladder block, so it's probably just as well that he isn't going back there right away. Okay, another dungeon.
So, people saying that 2Q7 is holding level 7.
Yeah. Oh, it looks very spirally, but we will not have any spirals tonight. I mean, I suppose we could.
Well, if
we
one
won't
of
have
them...
we won't have proper spirals.
Okay, if one of the levels ends up looking like a spice rack or some sort of bottle, we can call it a bottle of cinnamon.
There you go. Now, this level the Caffy's in right now, this is the one I think we thought was 5.
Let's see if he's... I think so.
Let's see if he stays in here any longer than Cytown did that. Yep, there's the one-off segment.
Mm-hmm. If this, yeah, people, if this is the one that was northeast of 3, yeah, then chat had said it was 5 based off of a certain drop. Because we saw a, no wait, 4 was
That
the
was
certain
4.
drop.
4 was the what had the drop. 4 has some funny drop logic.
Damn it, here we go with that 5 and 4 nonsense again.
Yeah, but it's okay to be confused tonight, because we have hidden dungeon numbers.
So, at least based off of what I've seen, what I've written down, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 confirmed dungeons, counting level 9. Everything else we're still just guessing. Oh. Well, wherever Cytown is, there's a wand.
That's a nice find. These wizrobes aren't so nice.
I mean, are they ever?
No. I suppose if you play with the 0 HP enemies plus permanent sword beams,
Ooh.
they're still annoying. Caffy, you have that. Did Caffy forget that he started with the bait? Because he sure bought some for $45.
Dang it, I didn't see it to yell. You should have yelled.
That's your job. You can
Yeah,
yell
but I
at him
wasn't
now.
looking.
Yeah, but you can still yell at him.
I'll yell at him at the interview.
Oh, okay.
Gotta write this down. Caffy bought second bait. There we go. See, now I gotta pencil in what I'm gonna yell at when.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so at least was really cheap bait.
Alright, easy. Does it? Cytown. Oof.
Nice job surviving those wizrobes. Oh,
And gets more.
just to find more wizrobes.
Yep. But
Just
we know we.
ignore those. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's not going to be a push block because the shutter door's there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not going to be a push block because we tried.
Oh, that's
Patra.
definitely gonna be a push block.
So this is very doable. It is an ellipsis patcher. Cytown just has to be careful.
You see, this is the wand hitbox that always gets me. Like, whenever we play the ones where, like, the wand will hurt Ganon, you could be facing the opposite direction, and somehow you smack him in the face with it.
Nicely done by Cytown.
Alright.
Doesn't push. Caffy gets the immediate Triforce out of level 8. He hasn't seen enough, so he's definitely going to check.
Yep.
Yep, there's that level 8 Triforce for Caffy. He's going to go back in.
Oh, wait till he sees the map.
We'll see if he stays in there once he sees the map. It is 3 items, though. Thanks, dude. We already found level 9, but appreciate the effort. and another. Oh gosh, Patra and.
I mean, take the transport in the previous room to see if it spits you out right here.
Yeah,
Unless...
would be a reasonable thing to do. But he's got a heart and a half. Okay, he can't take a hit. Heart and a half is not going to save him. Oh, I think he got the main. Yeah, he got the main one, so it's just going to stay in small mode.
The
Grab
luck
bombs.
of it all. Still insistent.
There's your map, Caffy. Have fun.
So, let's see. I am going to call whatever
Thanks,
this
game.
This is 8.
Thanks, game. We went up one room on the transport.
Oh, well, we knew that. 8 is a platypus riding a duck.
See, I have a hard time actually seeing things with a really big dungeon, so I appreciate the creativity.
Well, let me see. Some Thurgus says rhinoceros skull. That's also a good choice. Yeah, if you look at it from right to left. Yep, I see it.
Yeah, cytown with 0 keys, which is not great for where he is right now. He hasn't been in either dungeons in the Death Mountain. I believe Caffy got a bunch of keys up there.
If he leaves here with enough bombs, then hopefully that will sort of route him in the right direction. No, McAfee's committed to the dig.
Yep. 3 items. Can't follow that logic. 3 items could be 3 good items, could be 3 crap items, could be 3 hearts.
Well, the motivation possibly is the power bracelet. Oh, that's fantastic.
That's a really nice item.
Was that just another Kanana key?
Okay, so cytown doing the Kanana key as Caffy picks up the any key. I think that is a good moment. I don't know if anyone wants to clip that, but that was pretty good. The cytown has 0 keys.
Yep, and Bogey doing his trademark Fonzie key reference. Thank you.
Hey. Caffy with only 36 rupees might have wanted to buy those arrows, but yeah, not going to. And I think that's the only thing Caffy got out of that level 8. No, right, we have the hint for the power bracelet, so we haven't actually.
If Caffy buys arrows, I am totally yelling at him.
Well, we've seen that recently, so.
Yes, and I am ready to yell again.
Nope, of course, we're lulled into the idea that this has no enemies. Cytown tries to push the block, and the hands show up. But of course, fortunately, it is a something. It is a boomerang. Yep. Sorry, Fury. We're not grabbing the magic boomerang today.
Nope.
And he's giving up on it. I mean, we think that's level 7.
Horrifying.
We have found some ladder spots here, so this might be a ladder block Triforce. I'm not sure.
Okay, good. Cytown got some more bombs.
And thank you for the clip, Piercing Mountain. Title, Caffy. Hey, Caffy, can you spare a key? That is the perfect title for that. Okay, cytown's gonna buy these hints. Finds out about the power bracelet.
Caffy got killed by a something.
And cytown didn't quite have enough to buy all 3 hints at the same time, so he's gonna retry into his money and get the last one here. It's always nice when the hint shop is really close to start. Makes it really easy to scum.
Mm-hmm. Now, depending on the money that he has when he gets up to Death Mountain, he should be able to pay for them all.
I feel like those were more expensive, but he should be able to get at least a couple of them. Okay, where are we going, cytown? Back to level 4, so this could be a Death Mountain dig.
Okay, good.
We're gonna check the grave recorder spots first, it looks like. Caffy, meanwhile, staying in what we think is level 7. We ever saw a map?
No. Oh, that was perfect counting. To know exactly where your whistle was at that point, so you go right back to the grave and keep going. Alright, there's some bomb droppers here on the overworld. This is fine. Or work up a 10 count.
Yeah, I have no worries about either of these runners being able to get a 10 count.
Yeah, I think he intentionally bopped himself right there.
Yeah, I mean, when it's me, it's like 1, 2, 3, oops. 1, 2, oops.
Oh, you say oops. Oh, very tame. I mean, the clock makes it easier.
Alright, we're back in here. This is what we think is level 3. Much, if not all, that what we care about in here is ladder blocked. We did see, for sure, a ladder blocked Triforce.
Oh, this is the Albatross, right?
That was 5.
Oh, Albatross was 5. What was this then? Did we see a map?
We saw a map. It was a little chunkier than that. Maybe you... I feel like the Albatross was the skinnier map of 5, but maybe it was this one?
Because there was a kiwi.
Well, you'll have to judge when you see it, if it's the one you called that.
Yes. Alright, is this going to be so horrifying to cite Caffy? Yep, this is the Albatross.
Okay, this is what you called the Albatross. Okay, yeah, I can buy it.
Oh! The magical boomerang was so horrifying that it scared both Cytown and Caffy out of it.
Well, I think they're done with their items, and at this point, they're just going to come back, probably with a ladder.
Oh no, it was terror.
Of course, ladder. Yeah, ladder can't be a 9, so in this flag set.
And Cytown getting the opposite results when he killed a keystone on the Patra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you kill the keystone on the Patra while it's doing expando mode, it stays in expando mode. Caffy still can't afford arrows.
So then the question
Which is good, because he has silvers.
So,
okay.
What we have to ask is, did Jess actually roll the ladder into 6?
I mean, it's not impossible. There's still one more item in 8. 2 more that we need to find, but we know one of them is the power bracelet. Now, we got all the items out of 1. We haven't seen 2. We haven't gotten any items out of this 3 that Cytown's digging out right now.
Yep. I mean, we're getting there, little by little.
Oh, here's a take it. We haven't seen a take any in a... Wait, have we seen any take any's? Is that our first take any?
Apparently
both runners bought the candle.
Yeah, it had to be. I'm sure Cappy just really wants that boomerang.
Caffy not buying bait for a 3rd time. I guess technically he's only bought it once.
Correct.
So we've seen all this forest area from Cytown because he did do the Armos checks over here first.
Yep.
But we haven't really seen much of the Lost Hills, so that might be where Caffy heads next, and maybe we'll find our last dungeon. And meet the Moblin by the lake. That would be Magic Sword.
Alright, and Cytown, I think with the inclusion of... I don't think he saw the ladder block yet.
He's about to see it now.
Oh, yeah.
And I think all 2 items in Triforce, I think they're all right there past the ladder block. Now, if this was tournament time, if this was a tournament, we'd be, yay, the ladder's not 9, but we You know the ladder's not 9. Important items are not there.
Alright, so good. Cytown did leave with, I'd say, a good amount of bombs. We'll
Got 4
probably...
keys now, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
hey, another take. Oh, nice. We're gonna take a potion.
Okay, I mean, that's expected. And Moblin's being stingy. You pick up that nickel! Dang it. Because we haven't seen Red Ring. Who knows if they're going to buy it? Oh, yeah, that's
oh,
right.
Those are very expensive. Oh, and the first one he buys is completely useless.
Alright.
Oh, and this could be our last dungeon. Likely level 2. I'll allow it.
Oh, come on!
Shoutouts to Rick, who likes to say that. And the last one. Okay, so 1 truthful hint and 2 community hints and no usefulness whatsoever.
I mean, that did kind of equal out with the hints that we saw on the bottom. Because those were 2 useful and 1 useless.
Yeah.
Still. Now you're going to pick up nickels. At least I hope you're going to pick up nickels.
And Caffy in a shoot room.
There we go.
That is a very green level.
I mean, but so far, I think, at least in my opinion, based off of some of the... Ooh,
Oh,
wait.
that's gotta be too. That's tiny.
And that's a
ladder. Oh, that's huge for Caffy. Cytown gets the Triforce out of what we think is level 6. See if he goes back in. With the recorder, I don't think he goes back in.
Yep, so we confirmed that...
Oh, we know that's 6, right, because he picked up the Triforce. Cytown is going to go back in, maybe looking for that ladder, which is not here. He could find a bow. We have not found the bow yet.
Well, the enemy set seems pretty light. As I was saying, the enemy set so far, at least compared to a lot of the races we've been seeing lately, I call this kind of cozy. I mean, Wizrobes haven't been, you know, like the giant 8 rooms of Wizrobes all over the place.
Well, there's this room. Well, it's only 6, not 8.
Yep. Goma creeps, we knew that.
Oh, there's the Triforce, but it's this level 2. You're gonna dig the rest of these items out. So I'm gonna get a little bit creative here on this map here, level 2. This is a dinosaur pushing a curling rock.
Oh, I love that.
I'm usually not that creative on these things. Now, Caffy's gonna go ahead and grab that Triforce. He may be wants to double check and make sure that he knows he's looking for that floor item. If this is level 2, but he's got to be relatively certain this is 2.
No,
See if he
Caffy.
checks. Yep,
it's 2.
It's 2. Oh, he's not gonna. Okay, we're done. We're done in 2.
Well, it would have had to been 2, right? Because there was 2 floor items.
Oh, do we get the second floor item? I missed that. I totally missed the second floor item. Well, then, the raft. Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely level 2 if it's 2 floor items.
So 2 is a great tree.
So, if I were Caffy, I would record her back to level 6 and go back into level 3. What we think is 3.
Alright, so now we have full dungeon knowledge. So I filled out my little bingo card.
Nice. Cytown up to 5 keys now is in much better shape than he was before.
Oh, and this was so Power Bracelet wasn't required either this seed. And Recorder is purely utility or if there happens to be a Dig Dogger situation.
Yep.
But, I mean, I don't know if CD's here, but so far her Spiky's been behaving. Oh!
Oh.
You use... Yes, we'll just swallow that word.
And cytown looks like he's going to give up on level 6 and go for something else.
I mean, this could be a Bob Ross moment. This could be him now going to explore other things.
Oh.
Attempting to explore other things.
The recorder whirlwind dropping him right off into a Lionel sword beam. Not nice.
It's not fair is what it is.
Also true. Not nice, not fair, not anything good.
Alright, so let us see what this level has for us.
If there's a bow in level 3, that's going to be huge for Caffy, and it'd be very difficult for cytown to catch up. If it's not here, then until we see where that bow is, no way of knowing how big that ladder pickup is going to be for Caffy. Oh, okay, white sword, we like that.
What's up, Betty? Alright.
Cytown also going to grab a potion. Alright, just a heart for Caffy, and Caffy's going to turn it down.
Nope, CJ, don't look.
These runners that don't need hearts and don't need rings, and I'm very jealous because I need all those things.
Yes. I've only ever seen cytown snub a red ring once. And that was because he was in 9 and had enough hearts.
Yeah, I don't think either one of these runners would turn down a red ring, because that's a huge addition to your defense as opposed to a heart, which is just the one extra heart. Also, you don't want to let your opponent have that advantage over you. And cytown walking into his own fire so he can start setting up a count.
Yep.
So only got 2 bombs left, and he's going to need some in the Lost Hills. Caffy's going to head back into level 4.
The boulder helping him out to reset his count. But this will be good, because even if he runs out of bombs, I think we said it was the green tree is where level 2 is?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so chat asking how many players were in this tournament. So there was a qualifying race that I believe was on Thursday night, which, I'd say there were maybe 15 to 20 runners in 2 separate races playing the same seed. And then the top 8 were put into the bracket. And these are the final 2.
And then I believe, was it Fury who said that, or was it Tabby who told us that the winner...
The winner chooses the flags. Yeah, it was Tabby that told us, because Fury chose these flags.
That's
he won the last one. So whoever wins this, if you don't like the flags for the next one, they're the ones that you'll blame. And just to give a quick rundown, since it's been asked in chat, of the flags. So the big thing is we have hidden dungeon numbers. So you see the little question mark next to the word board or next to the word level for cytown. But we also have Nick's second quest overworld. Important items cannot be in 9. Vanilla HP for enemies. Those are the most of the biggies.
And level 8 is either a caterpillar or a gondola.
This is level 4, but I like caterpillar. And Caffy's turning down another heart. I do believe we got an item out of here on heart early, first time in here. So Caffy's gonna just go grab his Triforce and get out of here. cytown will find his ladder here in level 2. And we are still on a bow hunt. So slight advantage Caffy right now, because he's got an extra Triforce. He's got an extra 2 Triforces, but cytown will pick up the level 2 one. But it's a very slight advantage. We still don't know where the bow is.
Yeah, I don't. With these 2 runners, I will not say who's ahead unless, one of them, their console just explodes right now.
I like to use the word advantage, because it doesn't really necessarily imply a lead, but just, Caffy has a little bit of extra knowledge and a little bit of few extra Triforces. But a bow in a place that cytown finds that Caffy doesn't, and everything flips. Now, we all know that we can't have the bow in 9, unlike the flags a lot of you have gotten used to watching, so no one's going to be going into 9 for a bow.
Which makes it slightly less exciting.
We're back in what we have designated as level 5. This is the one I thought you were thinking of as the albatross, but
Nope, that's a kiwi.
ah, it's kiwi. Okay.
With like a little cloud flying over it.
And another transport, because there's going to be 3 of them in this dungeon. This one is the regular one. I don't think we've gotten any items out of this level either.
No. And if we have, Tabby would know.
Yeah, Tabby confirming.
Oh, thank you, Tabby.
We have a couple of gomas. It could be an item underneath the gomas. If it is, then we don't have to worry about it being a bow at least.
Yep.
Caffy's gonna go back to start. Doesn't like where he's at.
Get stuck in the wrong... Oh! Nope.
It'll like just picked up the Triforce, and I don't know if cytown will be able to steal it from him, but
Oh, that's hilarious.
all right, now I imagine cytown will do the same thing Caffy did and record her back to level 6 and head over to level 3, which will get him a white sword, which will be very nice for him.
But now does he snub the heart container?
For sure. I'm more used to cytown snubbing heart containers than I am Caffy.
Oh, but
That
that
one's not
good.
so far. Yeah, that one's not out of the way, so we're gonna grab that one.
Bougie little Caffy. I can only put in 5 steps a day.
Oh, this could be the item. I think we've seen most of these rooms. This could also take us to the 2 rooms up at the top.
Now, I have to wonder what cytown is doing. Because he has seen the albatross and he's seen 7.
Yeah, he has. Has he found the white sword heart? I don't think he has. That's over at East Death
Oh.
Mountain. So you might be looking for the white sword item.
Okay, that's true.
We can get a super room here? No. Thought maybe we'd get the right side staircase with an item. Wow. Oh, we have this entire middle to still go to. Yeah, cytown's going to go back into 3. Totally makes sense. There's only 4 rooms left with 2 items and a Triforce.
Although there is a hint somewhere that says that the white sword item is a boomerang, so he obviously hasn't seen it if he's still searching, but I do know it exists somewhere.
You're right, it was a boomerang, and I think it was a heart in the last race or something. Alright, this is the item? Yeah, it's a heart. Caffy says no. That's 3 hearts he skipped. 3 stair hearts he skipped. And I think he's going to assume that this floor item is underneath the Goma, because we've seen a couple of them.
Well, if he's seen every floor, or every room of this dungeon, I think it's a pretty good assumption.
Oh, okay. Nope, he got a floor heart, so he's done for sure. Thank you, Tabby.
Oh, thank goodness for Tabby.
Yeah, now that I think of it, I do remember him picking up the floor heart.
A snub?
So easy to forget. See? Told you cytown will skip the stair hearts.
That's right, because I was giving him crap about it.
But he's not gonna skip the white sword.
You don't say no to Betty, even if you have the magical sword.
Okay, Caffy back in 7. Which we now know has to be 7, because that's the only Triforce he doesn't have.
But it's not going to be a fruitful dig.
Well, it's not... I mean, he's gonna get the Triforce. He's not gonna get a bow.
Right.
And let's see what we can... Okay, so... There's 1 item left, 1 unknown item in 8. And 1 no... Oh gosh, there's the level 7 map.
So that is
6 has... Yeah, we've got no items at 6. Oh, go ahead.
So this 7 is a frog extending its hand for a handshake.
I like it. So we have 2 items in 8, but one of them we know is the power bracelet. We don't know whether we're looking for a floor item or a stair item. We have 2 items in 6, floor and stair.
And 2 items in 9 that we don't care.
We don't care about 9.
I mean, the red ring's probably in there at this point. And
Would not surprise me.
But then we get to see snubs of the red ring.
No, it's snubbing the red ring. I mean, unless they've already killed Ganon, then it's okay.
I told you, I've seen it.
Before or after Ganon?
Oh, this was before.
That surprises me. Well, not that much.
Because I was like, oh, it's the red ring, this is great. And then Cytown just turned his little behind around and went right back up the stairs. And that was pre-yelling boof. So there wasn't even any outrage from it.
But yeah, chat, you are correct. Level 7, we got a wand, and we got a... well, we saw a boomerang. Neither runner picked it up. And this is the one-room staircase for Caffy if he chooses to take it. Could go get that bomb drop, but he might die trying to, so, you know, that Patra guarding those bombs pretty well. Cytown, meanwhile, back in level 5.
Yeah, that's the tracker program sometimes does tracker things, eating inputs. But we can update Cytown to having the white sword soon. There we go, see? It's the program, it's not the actual person.
Yeah, there's a heart for Cytown. He says no. But yeah, we're not going to have any good hints for where to go back to, so it's going to be interesting to see what each of our runners decides to do to look for the bow. Cytown might be a little bit more incentivized to go back into level 8, because he hasn't found that any key, so he's got 2 items outstanding there. He does know that the power bracelet is there via the hint.
Yeah, but that's a heckin' chunk.
Well, so is 6. I don't think we've even seen the map of 6.
No, so we think it could be heckin' chunk, but I mean 8 is like, oh lord, he coming.
Yeah, Caffy was, why are we killing the Patra? You got both items out of here, Caffy. Don't need to...
Does Caffy know that, though?
Well, more like, does he remember? Caffy,
Caffy's forgotten.
Did he not see the power? I thought they both saw the boomerang.
I don't remember. I mean, either, so it's one of 2 scenarios, because I can't yell because I don't know. I can yell and you go pick that nickel up, but I cannot yell about...
Yeah, he doesn't have the wand. He forgot he picked up the wand here. Looking at his tracker, he's only got the boomerang marked. Does not have the wand marked. Oh, Caffy, go grab your Triforce and get out. We got a wand in here.
All right, so
this is going to give time to Cytown.
Yep. And so, does Cytown do the same thing and go to 7 immediately for a Triforce, or do you start digging out your bow?
I don't think it matters.
No.
I think you can go to 7 first, get your Triforce, or go look for the bow first. Mm-hmm. The nice thing about going for the bow first is it's kind of a little bit of thinking time. Oh, the bomb upgrade.
See, that's
short. That's why you pick up your nickels, right?
See, and he left 6 rupees. He could have had a little bit left over just to spend on a pack of gum or something. Yep.
All right. Meanwhile, Cytown decides he does want to go for the bow before going for the Triforce in 7. He is going to dig this 8. So if he does get all the items out of here, he will get a power bracelet we know is useless. He will get any key, which is not useless, although he would have liked it a lot earlier when he had 0 keys instead of now 5 that he has. And we don't know what the 3rd item is. It could be a bow. Could not be a bow.
Well, is it going to be, let me think. No, it's going to be on the floor, because the power bracelet was in the basement
we
too,
haven't
right?
We haven't seen the power bracelet yet, so there's a floor item and a stair item missing.
I thought...
Because we had the hint.
I thought Caffy got the power bracelet.
Well, it's not marked.
I know. Slammo, be quiet.
And Caffey's going to use up this potion, killing up the Patra, which is really unfortunate because he thinks this is going to be the item, and it very much is not because he's using his wand that he got in this dungeon. You're not going to go buy the bomb upgrade.
Okay, the silver lining, we can Bob Ross
I don't
this
think
a little bit.
I don't think he's going to go back. I mean,
But
it's,
the bombs.
he's got zero bombs, so maybe
right.
maybe he does.
You go get that wonderful little bomb upgrade. It could be 6.
Good. Well, now you're one room away. You might as well just do it.
Yes. And it's thinking time. Alright, let's see.
And yeah, and chat correctly pointing out that he has to re-clear the Wizrobes to get the Triforce, and it is a +5, so not quite the +6, but pretty darn close. Definitely a bargain, as it was 99 rupees. 1 under vanilla, with one less rupee for 1 more bomb. I love it.
Oh yeah, and perfect. You use all the bombs on all the Wizrobes. I mean, maybe save this last Wizrobe. Nope, go for it. Oh, the teleporting. And the spinning.
Right. Gets through it. His Patra's already dead, so he can just grab the Triforce, get out easily. And hopefully it goes elsewhere.
If he goes back in, then I'm going to start yelling.
And you'd be right to.
We can both yell. Maybe that'll get him out.
Ah,
Get out of
Caffy!
here!
Caffy, it's not
Out.
here! See,
Out.
you've seen every room. You've seen every room, and... Oh, this is when you just gotta... Even if you haven't found the item, you gotta leave.
Well, the problem is like...
Is there a room that he hasn't cleared yet?
Well, does Caffy use the Z1R tracker to build his maps?
He does.
So
His tracker, he did not mark the wand. He marked only the boomerang on his tracker. Oh, he doesn't usually do his maps, no. We don't really need... I mean, yeah. I mean, that helps you keep track of whether you cleared a room or not. He'll map 9. So if the bow is in 8, huge advantage cytown. If the bow is in 6, and Caffy goes there after giving up on the 7, if he ever gives up on the 7, then he's still got a good chance of winning this. Okay, here we go. Get out of there. Go anywhere else.
Okay. Alright, I think he's finally got it. Perfect. If he goes back to 7, though, if you hear something breaking, it's nothing.
Okay, this is 6.
Okay.
Which totally
This
makes
is fine.
sense.
Yep, this is fine.
Both these digs for our runners make sense. Cytown's digging 8 because he knows there are 3 items here. Knows one is the power bracelet, but doesn't know what the other 2 are. Caffy digging 6 because he knows 2 of the items in 8 because he got the any key and he knows the power bracelet is here based on a hint. We have no idea what's in 6. So it very well could come down to 6 versus 8 at this point.
I was gonna say, don't you start mathing on me.
I wouldn't do that to you. Well, I mean, I would, but not directly to you.
Okay, you can math, just don't take it to the Alsoa levels.
No, well, Alsova's math is very funky.
I mean, it's interesting. And I love him for it, but it is strictly Alsoa math. Oh, look, Caffy.
It's not the math that I studied for all those years for a PhD, so.
Okay, I think this was any key. Yes, okay.
So Cytown gets the any key at a more or less opportune time, as if he had gotten it earlier. We still haven't even seen the map of this 6, but I was about to say it could be here. There's one of our items in 6. It is a floor heart.
Ooh.
So now it's 50-50 here versus... oh, this could be it right... Well, not... It could be the item right there.
Alright.
But, Caffy is... he's got another potion, so he might just do this, clear this room, Get himself ready to deal with those Woodrooms. Use that second potion. Or just not use the second potion and go for it anyway. This is a really good chance that this is a staircase.
Yes, and Yumi is apparently taking credit for calling the bow here at the start when cytown... Never mind! Yumi lies!
Cytown get a bow?
Cytown got a bow.
Well, this
There's
is
a
not
bow
the
on
bow
floor.
then. It is a map. Oh gosh. That is a very typical level. Yeah, you see that map and you just know it's 6. Now we know it's 6, but... Alright, so Cytown. Caffy needs to find the second item here.
And quickly.
ASAP. Because then he'll know to go 8. This Triforce is not quick for Cytown.
No, but he has a lot of this mapped out, and with the any key, he can start just blowing doors down with impunity.
Yep. Now, Caffy could... I mean, if he got a red ring here, and then got back into 8 to look for that bow. Was it on the floor?
Yes. I forget already what he had to kill, because I'm old, but it wasn't anything spectacular.
Caffy at least now knows that the other item in this dungeon is a staircase, so he does not have to worry about killing rooms. Was killing those Gibdos because he wanted the bomb drop, and he got one, so
Nichols!
that's good.
Because you're going to come across the bomb upgrade possibly here.
Yeah, and I do have to wonder how much that extra time that Caffy spent in level 7 is going to cost him.
Well, let's just say it didn't help.
For sure.
Oh, so you pick up a penny, but you leave the nickel behind. As a present, Cytown. No, I can't be mad at Cytown. He's too wholesome. Now, if you ever go into his stream, ask him about his dogs and his bunny. They are adorable. You can hear them in the background. Yep, just on the floor.
And there's that Triforce for Cytown. Now, of course, this is a shapes 9, so 9 can do 9 things. But Cytown did get to that Triforce very, very quickly. Mm-hmm. Probably quicker just because Caffy was looking for that second item, or that third item that just doesn't exist. Oh, this has got to be the room.
And let me see. 6. My first thought was a guy balancing a wrench on his head. But I got nothing else.
Well, let's hope this is at least a red ring, so at least it's something good for Caffy, because I don't think there's anything else left that's... Oh, it's the transport. It's not even the item. It didn't even take him very far, but you can get a bomb refill out of it, so that's at least something.
Mm-hmm. Nice bomb force there for Cytown.
And here we go, level 9.
Gotta turn my volume up just a touch because we are listening for a roar of Ganon. Something that's going to be in an adjacent room, and if Cytown clears this room and the door does not open, then we know we've also found our princess. Actually, no, I'm sticking to it. Clear the door, the room opens, everything is fine.
Not Zelda.
Alright.
And we've taken care of Dig Dogger a long time ago, so thanks, but no thanks, old man.
Have we even seen one yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, it was mostly Patra's.
We've definitely seen Patra. Okay, does this push? It does. This is the item. What is Caffy gonna get? And there's Zelda's room, and Zelda's not in her room. It's just a heart container for Caffy. Not what he was hoping to find. He's now skipped enough hearts that there's a reasonable chance that he could get Magic Sword if he had gotten all those hearts, but... that does, and yeah, Chad is right. That leaves Red Ring and Book in level 9.
Mm-hmm.
And Caffy has to head back to 8. Oh, there's our bait block!
What were you doing there, silly?
Oh, and it actually blocks some rooms. Whether it blocks anything important, I don't know, but it blocked things.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot more interesting when the baits can be in multiple dungeons. You know, we've gotten so used to having half our quests be vanilla in the tournament, so the bait rooms have all rolled into their normal places.
Oh,
That
that's a roar.
nice to have something different. Okay, we're gonna be able to bomb. We can't bomb to the right. Can we bomb down? We can.
But I don't think he's... Oh, he is here.
Oh, there he is.
Oh. It's the water.
Yeah, anytime Ganon's in a water room, it's not great, but yeah, Cytown's just gonna use that potion immediately.
When did Cytown get a potion?
He probably picked one up in a take-in when we weren't looking.
Alright, 7 more hits. Of course, we're not getting the stun lock because Ganon's a butt.
There we go, that's a nice looking stun lock.
You just gotta insult him. And then he gets so devastated he just freezes.
And we can bomb out of the room too.
Oh, chat pointing out. Thank you, Rick. Manhandle muffled the roar. Maybe he heard the clip. I didn't hear the blip.
I can never hear when the boss masks it. I have to like leave the room and come back in to check. Which doesn't work very well when I'm not the one playing.
The only time I've ever heard it was when I was doing the live racing, and they had those like noise canceling headphones on, so you really hear everything, and you go
neat.
deaf. Alright, so Cytown is now probably going to do a combination of chucking himself down staircases and going through open doors, because that's what we're looking for now.
Yes, yeah, and 2 bombs. Not great.
Nope, but we can build a bomb count. This is fine. This is all fine. There's no problems here. He passed up plenty of staircases. He's already setting himself on fire. This is all fine.
Hi, shoot room. There's always got to be one of those somewhere.
Wait, did a shutter door open in that shoot room? Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, chat? Okay.
Yeah, Rick's saying Zelda, so yeah, I'm saying yes.
I thought I heard it, and then he left the room like, wait a minute.
Well, there's no way to clip through that shoot room, so we have to go up and around, but yeah, there it is.
Wow. Alright, everybody. Get your GGs in chat for the winner of this race, Cytown, with an official race time finish of 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 10 seconds. So, really, this was a zig versus a zag.
It was. And, well, I mean, Caffy did make the mistake of forgetting he had the wand out of 7, so he definitely lost some time to that. But I don't know that he got out of 6 fast enough that it would have made that big a difference in terms of him getting his bow earlier. The other thing I'll note about Caffy is that the hints telling him that there was a power bracelet in 8 might have helped keep him out of going back to 8, because then he knew 2 out of the 3 items in level 8.
True.
Which meant that going back to 6 for 2 items versus going to 8 for just 1. And, well, we now know it's a floor item. We didn't know that at the time. Just seemed better.
So I will have to ask Cytown what made him decide that he wanted to dig 8 No, because that's right, because he hadn't seen anything out of 8. Never mind.
He didn't have any items, so it was 3 items.
It was 3 versus 2, because I was thinking it was like a gas moment where his instinct told him to go to 8 first. Okay, so Tabby's saying he probably had...
It was 2 versus 2, but I mean, it was 2 versus 2 for him, whereas Caffy, it was 2 versus 1.
Oh, that's right, I gotta ask him too if he found if he ever did see the white sword hint, or... So I don't think we saw him see... No, I'm just using that word too much. Too redundant. We did not see him check the boomerang.
Okay, we'll work on... Looks like we'll be able to get him in just a second. All right.
And was this? No, this was the bow, I think.
I didn't see it when he got
Was
it.
it?
I was looking at whatever Caffey was doing.
It was in an NSU room.
Well,
Yep.
you're right. It's this one.
All right. Yes, the Department of the Redundancy Department wants their C back.
All right. Looks like Caffey may go ahead and finish this out. Which is great.
Mhm.
All right. Hey, cytown. GG's.
GG's.
Hey, thank you.
So, in the end, it was 8 versus 6. And you chose 8, and Caffey chose 6. I mean, for you, it's kind of a 50-50, right? Because you knew the power bracelet was an 8 from the hint.
Yeah. Did I not get the items out of 6?
No.
Nope.
Not that we saw. Did
Nope.
you see a hint for the white sword item, or did you find it?
Did not get a hint and did not see it.
Ah.
Yeah, well, it was a boomerang anyway, so you weren't
Yeah.
missing too much. But yeah, the items in 6 were double heart, and I'm pretty certain. I mean, maybe we missed you picking them up. I don't know, but like considering how few hearts you tend to have, I shouldn't
Yeah.
say missed you picking them up. I should say miss you skipping them.
I know.
Yeah, did I get yelled at a little bit?
The only time I think I yelled at both of you that you would step over like the one that dropped in the moat room.
Yeah.
But God forbid you go down those stairs.
Oh, I'm not wasting the time down the stairs.
But yeah, because it was. I mean, Starly was an interesting seed. The level 2 being the key to everything, and Caffey got there quite a bit sooner than you did. But the 2 things that worked in your favor is Caffey forgot to mark that he had a wand out of 7, and so spent a bunch of extra time in there, and then went to 6 before 8. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I was convinced I was losing because of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was 100% sure I was out of it because I did everything else but that area.
Yeah, you're both pretty late to that area, but he still got there a little bit before you, so I can definitely see why you might have felt behind at that point.
Yeah, I had the hint that 3 was up on Death Mountain. I was like, screw this, I'm going to Death Mountain. And and then it was
ladder block. Everything in 3 was ladder blocked.
Ridiculous.
Everything in 3 was ladder blocked, and there was fortunately level 6 was right there, and you were both able to pick up the Triforce for easy travel back with the recorder, which was
that was,
otherwise not needed.
Yeah, for sure.
Did we ever? No, we did see the map. Did we see the map out of 9?
No.
Okay, so maybe
Oh,
Caffey
he's
will
right
see it
there.
because we're pretty certain it's book and red ring in 9. Not that we're necessarily going to see either one. But yeah, so Caffey, and then Caffey got the any key first time. I'll post it in chat. You can take a look at it later. But there was the moment he got the any key. It was right while you were doing a Kanana key. It was. I can't post it in chat anymore because I copied it and then I copied the Discord link. So if anybody has that link, go ahead and put that in, so that cytown can watch it. But if you watch this back, you'll be able to see it happen, I suppose.
That's funny.
I really hope
that was pretty good.
I hope Caffey gets the map. I can't wait to see this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna
that
be ugly.
That 8 was such a monster too. Like as soon as you picked up the map and we saw it, we're like, that's got to be 8. Like that's got to be 8.
Yeah, and there was a hint that 8 was in the desert. So.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, I missed that hint.
Yeah, it was in one of the dungeons. So I found the dungeon first, obviously, back when we were looking for the sword and the armor. But I don't remember what dungeon it was in, but one of them said 8 was in the desert. I was like, oh, it must be the one I already saw.
Yep.
And,
Yeah, the dungeons were. Go ahead.
no, you go ahead. It's all good.
I was say I feel like the dungeons were kind of easy to figure out what they were. When we saw the maps,
especially in the order with which I got them. So, once you started seeing everything, kind of pieced together pretty easily.
Yeah, level 4 had its funky drops and made that kind of obvious, and we had enough people with the right knowledge to help us out with those, and then 3 just was the right size, and we knew it wasn't 4. And then 5 was really funky with the extra with the 2 one off 2 off and 1 off segments, but
Yeah.
and 5 often is like that. And then I don't know if you never saw that you never saw the map to 6. It was the big chunky 6 with the left justified and all the things you expect from a 6.
Okay, good. I'm just yelling at Caffy, don't mind me. Well, I mean, I was yelling. Actually, no, I did yell at you when you were fighting the Landmo, the blue Landmo, and you stayed in to kill the other head instead of getting out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yes, you did.
I did.
For funsies, or just the time it takes to walk in and out?
It was more just the time. I figure I saved 1 or 2 seconds, but if I die, then I'm an idiot. So
Fair enough. I don't think you had the compass. I'm not sure you knew it was the Triforce when you did that too.
I knew where the Triforce was at. Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't want to get the Triforce yet. Because I wanted the items, but
Yeah, I think it was all hearts in 4.
yes. If I remember right. Did I get the second one?
I
You
don't
did.
remember. I just know I see no 4s on our trackers. So.
Yeah, my problem is I erased my sheet right afterward, and I should have kept it open for while we talked.
I mean, if it was a heart, I assume you didn't pick it up. So
I remember there was like an early floor heart that you both grabbed because you both went into 4 the first time and didn't finish it. Caffy made a attempt at the Landmo, and yeah, that didn't work out so well.
Understandable.
I think he was on 4 hearts and probably 2 actual hearts. So.
And you mean? Go ahead.
Are we? I think this is Ganon.
Yep.
Is that right? Yep, it
Ganon.
is.
Go get him, big dog.
Oh, this is going to be fine. He'll behave.
Oh yeah, he always behaves. He never does anything bad.
So rumor has it that you get to choose the flags for the next round of this.
Okay, I actually didn't know that. I don't even know how it works. I was just playing because I got knocked out of the tournament so early this time. I was like, hey, let's go have some fun.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
Eddie, I mean, well, it doesn't give you much time to think about it, but any initial thoughts on the kind of flags you might run with?
I gotta think about it and see whether or not I want to be a jerk or just be inviting. I don't know which. I'm not a very inviting person, so maybe I'll just
My
be an
advice.
absolute dirtbag.
My advice is pick something that you are going to have fun with, and don't worry about the rest. And Caffy's about to find Zelda.
You're gonna get cussed out by everybody.
Hey, that's my advice. If they don't like it, that's not my problem.
I disagree.
Are you a swordless fan?
I mean, I'm let's not have any good swords and let's not have any good stuff.
I kind of guessed that. I mean, we did SG Live with wood sword only.
Yeah. I'll figure out something good.
All right, and joining us is CaffyJD, our runner-up. GG's.
Thank you, GG's.
Hey, good job, dude. You beat me in every other frickin' race, and this one I get lucky. So, good job, man.
Yeah, I missed the bow. I actually went in that room and I didn't clear it. I think I had 4 hearts and wood sword, so I decided to. I didn't feel so bad about missing the bow. I felt bad about missing the ladder and the wand because I did all the west and then up to Death Mountain really early.
Yeah, me too. That was the thing I thought I lost on because I got the hint. You probably did too, but for 3.
Yeah.
That 3 was in Death Mountain. I was like, well, I'm going to Death Mountain then. Let's go. I found 1 early, and
yeah, same here.
Okay, so you and I had very similar paths. It sounds like you went to 6 and I went to 8 when we were looking for the bow. So I luckified you on this one.
Well,
Yeah.
I got a hint about the power bracelet being an 8, so that and I didn't find anything in 6, so I'm like, let's go to 6 first.
Now,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was actually
Yeah,
the same
you-
boat.
Yeah, well, except cytown, you didn't have the any key yet, so it was a literal
No.
50-50.
Yeah, my also had the map in 8. That's why I went to 8.
That makes sense.
That makes total sense.
Okay,
think it
so
is.
couple of questions for you, Caffy. First of all, when did you ever figure out that you had that wand in 7? Because you were looking for. I checked your tracker and you didn't have it marked, and you were looking for something in 7.
Yeah,
You were using the wand.
Well,
It was,
yeah,
ahead.
I didn't mark it, so I went back in a couple of rooms. I'm like, man, I missed something. I didn't clear a room or something.
Mhm.
And then I said screw it, and then just left because I had pretty much cleared all the top level. I'm like, I had to miss something on the left side, and I didn't see it there either. So
Mhm.
the thing that really got me though was the same room configuration had wall masters in I think 6 or 8.
Okay.
And I thought I had missed a wall master after
Ah.
going into that room. I'm like, oh crap, okay, I hope the bow's not there because I'm not going
Yeah.
back there.
Absolutely makes sense. And a funny moment. Well, actually, there were a couple of funny moments, but the weird one for you. You did remember. Did you remember that you had bait after you bought your second bait?
I bought 2.
No, you only bought one, but you started with the bait and then bought the 45 rupee bait.
I forgot. I saw the bait. I'm like, oh, I might need that. I got no money. You know what? I'm gonna get it. That's silly.
I mean, it's not the
I was
first time
hungry,
things like
okay?
that
Yeah.
happen. Yeah, there you go. And then, if you watch this back, there's a really funny clip. When you got the any key, Saita was Kanana keying in a different dungeon, right as you were picking up the any key.
Yeah, keys were weird in this one until I had gotten the any key.
Because you picked up a bunch of keys in 3 and 6, and then got the any key in 8, and Saitown's sitting there with 0 keys. You had like 5 or 6, and and then like literal Kanana key as you pick it up was pretty good.
That's funny. But yeah, don't feel bad about missing the bow and on the floor. It's just one of those things, or
Yeah,
maybe
I mean,
a different 8 order I would have gotten
Yep.
it, but like I said, the ladder and the wand would have been really helpful.
Yeah, and of course when you're down to a shapes 6 versus a shapes 8, flip a coin and hope you get it right?
Yeah, and with knowledge of 2 items, it just made sense to go to 6.
All right. Anything else either of you want to add?
Nope, just good job, dude.
Yep, GG's. I'll see you next month.
Sounds good. And thank you all for doing all the talking and the behind the scenes stuff, everybody. Really appreciate you all.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, you're very welcome, and thank you for putting on a great race. I'll go ahead and put the runner command in chat for all you to follow these guys. It's been a lot of fun, and congratulations to both Caffy and cytown for coming in first and second in this tournament. cytown the winner. Stay tuned for cytown's flags for next month. We'll see what he comes up with. It certainly will be interesting. I'd like to thank everybody, Tabby Orange for doing the tracking. Trackers always the MVPs behind the scenes, and Boof and Boom is always a pleasure to do commentary with you.
Thank you.
But yeah, that is pretty much going to do it for us. There are 2 tournament races tomorrow that I will read off really quickly. If I can get the webpage to load. There we go. We will have 2 races tomorrow. They're both game 3s. One is in the best of the rest between Malkier and Sausage Link. That'll be at 9 o'clock. And then Bogey Smalls versus Shaitan at 10 o'clock. That'll, of course, be one of the last quarterfinals, I want to say, in the main draw. But yeah, that is going to do it for us. Thank you again, Boof and Boom. Thank you again, Tabby Orange. We'll see you all at the next races.